I'm glad you could join me. Today I want to talk about 5 different things that people don't always talk about, things you need to know but may not know. So let's get started. So the first one I want to talk about is moisturizing. Everyone knows they have to moisturize. I'm not telling you anything you don't know there. What I am telling you about is the way you moisturize. You put moisturizer on your face, you put it on your neck, you put it on your chest. Perfect, right? Almost perfect. The one spot that most people don't think of moisturizing is the back of the neck. When the skin on the back of the neck loosens up, where does it go? It all falls down in the front. You could probably hold off on that for a little bit at least if you moisturize the back of your neck. If you're not showing signs of aging here now, great. Start early. If you are, start now. It's never too early, for good skin care. Never. So that's number 1. Number 2, this is a big one for me, collagen. As I grew older, after menopause, I noticed the changes that happen, partially because of menopause and also because of just the body responding to aging. Well, my fingernails were yellow and brittle and cracking. My hair didn't want to grow. My toenails looked terrible. I looked like I had potato chips. They were yellow and they split at nothing. I could just hit something walking by it and they'd break. So I had to do some research and find out what's going on. My skin, obviously, the wrinkles are happening, but the crepiness in my arms, wow, what's going on here? I looked into it. Collagen. When you get older, your collagen production decreases. Okay, so what are you going to do? That's collagen for you. No, it's not just simply that. Look at this, what happens. By the time you reach age 60, your collagen level is at 40%. 40%. It starts declining when you're in your 30s. That's incredible. So by the time that you're 60, you have less than half of the production that you had when you were in your 20s. Start taking collagen supplements. You will, I swear I do see a difference. You see, you might, I don't know. You won't know until you try. I take 3 pills in the morning on an empty stomach. I put 2 scoops of powder in my coffee. Is that overkill? I don't know. It might be, but I definitely noticed a difference since I've been taking it. It took a while. It doesn't happen in a week. It takes a month or 2 months, maybe almost 3 months before you really see results. But I really notice it. My nails look better, fingernails and toenails. My hair is thicker. My hair grows better. The lines, they eased up a little bit, but definitely the arms. Between this and working out, I could actually wear a tank top out in public where people could see me. Before, I wouldn't. So there's another tip that you need to look into. Don't buy any collagen. Research it. Look at what's good for you as far as price goes and what your needs are. So get going on that, girls. The next one, I like this one too. How to grow your eyelashes. For my entire life, my eyelashes were probably about the 16th of an inch long. They were just nothing. I had nothing. I used every mascara online, every mascara at the drugstore, everything I could find. Not really. It didn't really make a big difference. Not what I wanted. So when they came out with about 10 years ago, they came out with Latisse. I was thrilled. Latisse, that's great. Until I find out it's about $150, $200 a bottle. Well, okay, there goes that. So about a year ago, I found out about a product called Grande Lash. And Grande Lash is a growth serum for eyelashes. It's not Latisse, but it's a growth serum. And then now there's quite a few of them on the market, but this was the one that I tried first. Within 3 weeks, wow, I saw a difference. I thought I would never, ever see a difference in my eyelashes. I did. I saw a difference. Grande Lash for what they say is a 6-week supply. At that time, I think it was $45. I used that bottle for over 2 months. 2 months, yeah. And I wasn't trying to skimp on it either. I was using a good amount. So I was starting to see results more and more and more. And then I thought, let me go back to something else. There's all different brands. I'm going to run out of this. I'm going to want to maybe I'll try something different. Till I go online and I find out Latisse, the name brand product that was actually, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this, but what happened was they were doing trials on glaucoma medicine. And they noticed that everybody who was using it, their lashes were growing like crazy. They were growing like weeds. So they decided, we're onto something here. Let's make this into a marketable cosmetic product. And boy, I'll tell you, it works. Well, when I was looking around for other products to try after Grande Lash, I found out that GoodRx will give you a coupon for the generic brand of Latisse. So I looked into it. A 1 month supply, they say it's 1 month supply with the coupon from GoodRx was like $45. It was about as much as I was paying for Grande Lash. I'm in. So I bought it. I called my doctor. I had been about 2 months before getting my eyes checked, and I called him. I said, my eyes are in good shape. Would you call in a prescription for me? And he did. That one bottle lasted me, just like Grande Lash, 2 months. $45 for 2 months. And I'll tell you what, of the two, Latisse is the winner. It really is. Look, can you see my eyelashes? This is pretty good for somebody who never had anything. So if you want eyelashes, you have options. You don't have to be sparse any longer. Okay, the next one. The next one. The next one is health. I noticed that I wasn't feeling well. Like most of the time, I was tired. I had no energy. I was unhappy. But this was all happening during the darkest part of winter, the February, March time frame. So I kind of attributed it to that. Okay, it's because of winter. We're in the darkest part of winter. I go to the doctor and she says, I think that you might have a hypothyroid thing going on here. Let's test you and see what happens. She tests me. Sure enough, hypothyroid. It's not working like it should be working. Hyperthyroid is working too fast. Hypo is working too slow, basically. So she said, well, let's wait a little while and we'll look at it again in a few months and we'll test you again and see what it looks like then. So according to her, the incidence of hypothyroid after menopause, very high. It's very common. So I said, all right, well, that's a good plan. We'll do that. I looked into it. I did my research. I found out that the one thing she didn't tell me, I can fix it myself. I don't need medicine. All I need to do is change my diet, and that will help it. So I did. I went on the Whole30 diet. You do that for 30 days. You cut out certain foods. After the 30 days is up, you start reintroducing things systematically, one at a time, to see how you feel and the changes and how it affects your body. I went back to the doctor a few months later. She checked my thyroid. Normal. So my question is, why didn't she tell me that I could take care of it myself? Huh? She's a good doctor. I don't think she was trying to rip me off or anything like that. But, it makes you wonder. It makes you wonder. If you can fix something yourself, whatever. I don't know. So anyway, there are a lot of autoimmune diseases I'm finding out that are affected by our diet. And the list is exhaustive. Acne, allergies, anemia, fibroids, obesity, obviously, myositis, yes. Periodontal disease. Oh, really? Graves' disease, Hashimoto's, gingivitis, gout, eczema. There's a whole list of them. And it's something worth looking into. If you can change your diet to get rid of some of these conditions that you have, that you're suffering with, that you're maybe spending a lot of money on medications or taking medications that have side effects that you'd rather not take, do your research. Find out what you need to change to fix it yourself. Okay, that's that. Next one up. Then the last one. This is number 5. Wow. Okay. The last one is depression and menopause. And you may be thinking, well, yeah, we know about that already. Well, let me tell you about my journey. It'll only take a minute. So I went to my gynecologist when I started going through menopause, and she, asked me how you're feeling, blah, blah, blah. And I told her, I feel terrible. I feel like I'm sick all the time. My bones ache, my joints ache. I have no energy. I just want to go home after work and get in bed and sleep. So she said to me, well, you're depressed. And I said, I'm not depressed. I've never had depression in my life. What are you talking about? She said, no, I'm not talking about that. She said, I'm talking about a physical kind of depression that actually involves your body. It doesn't, of course it involves your mood as well, but it's a different kind of depression that you feel stronger in your body. So at that point, she said, there's two things we can do. Either we can up your hormones, give you hormone replacement therapy, or you can try going on an antidepressant. So I said, yeah, I don't know, the hormone thing, I don't think I like that idea. So I said, let's try the antidepressant. So she did. She put me on a dose of Wellbutrin. She gave me Wellbutrin. Wow, what a difference. Unbelievable. I felt fantastic. I felt so much better. Never knew that could happen or would happen because of menopause. Then after that, I had been talking to other people, other women who were going through, the beginning of menopause and were experiencing symptoms that they weren't expecting. I mean, you think of menopause, you think, well, all right, hot flashes, whatever. No, it's more than that. I spoke with a woman I worked with who was, I could tell she had something going on with her because she was like, somebody would say a joke and she would laugh too loud for too long, kind of out of context. And it seemed like something is going on with her. She didn't seem quite the same. And so I did. I spoke to her and I told her about what happened to me. That, because of the changes in my body during menopause, I needed to start taking an antidepressant. And I'm so glad I did. And I'm not ashamed to talk about it because it helped me. And as it turns out, it helped her too. Why didn't anybody tell me this? People don't tell you this. They talk about hot flashes. They talk about, other parts of menopause, but this is one of them that kind of fell to the wayside. So I thought, you know what? I need to talk about it. I'm fine with that. I'll talk about it. I will tell you what you need to know. So anyway, that is my episode for today. If you like this episode, click on the thumbs up button down below, subscribe, leave a comment, right? Or share it. If you know of anybody who can be helped by any of this information, share it. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Go out in the world and be loved, girls. Bye-bye.